Hello and welcome to practice today. We'll be using a block and a blanket, and we will start on our backs. So bring your block close by so you can grab it. Otherwise, make your way carefully down onto your back. Keep the knees bent and the feet flat. Bring the skull, snuggle the shoulder blades onto the back body, and then feel the sacrum all resting on your mat. Hands can be on the torso, maybe one hand at the heart and one hand at the belly. The arms can be long, palms flipped up, fingers curled in. So really your choice there. Turn the gaze forward and down or close the eyes. And take a few moments here to center in, focusing on your breath. Soften in the jaw. Inhaling fully, feel the rise of the chest and the belly, and then exhaling completely and feel the chest and the belly empty out. Do that a few more times. And then settle into an easy breath here. And I'll start the practice with a reading from Mark Nepo's The Book of Awakening. And he starts out with, repetition is not failure. Ask the waves, ask the leaves, ask the wind. There's no expected pace for inner learning. What we need to learn comes when we need it. No matter how old or young, no matter how many times we have to start over, no matter how many times we have to learn the same lesson. We fall down as many times as we need to learn how to fall and get up. We fall in love as many times as we need to learn how to hold and be held. We misunderstand the many voices of truth as many times as we need to truly hear the choir of diversity that surrounds us. We suffer our pain as often as is necessary for us to learn how to break and how to heal. No one really likes this, of course, but we deal with our dislike in the same way, again and again, until we learn what we need to know about the humility of acceptance. So, we'll practice today, repeating a few movements, waking up the shoulder blades, the upper back, and the heart, so that our light will shine as brightly as possible. So, if the eyes are closed, blink the eyes open here, reach for your block, and place the block underneath on the middle level, underneath the shoulder blades. Right in the center there. Inhale, sweep the, interlace the fingers and sweep the hands behind the head, cradling the head, and then hug the elbows in towards the midlines, so that the elbows point towards the ceiling. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, allow the head to roll back towards the earth. On inhale, lift, and exhale, and roll back. You're supporting the head with your hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, lift. So loosening up the tissue here around the shoulder blades and the back and the front. Good, and this time stay back and allow the elbows to fall away from one another. And take a few breaths here and just feel the opening across the front of the chest and the collarbones. Maybe your head touches your mat, mine does not, and either one is okay. And hug the belly towards the spine here. Draw the elbows back to the midline. Inhale, use your hands, the strength of the upper body to lift up. Release the head and move the block aside. Actually, grab your block again, keep it in your hand, And just roll back onto the back body and notice how it feels. Snuggle the shoulder blades onto the back body, plant the feet, drive down through the heels and place the block on its lowest level underneath the sacrum. Good. And from here, inhale, lift both knees so the knees are directly over the hips. Then bring both hands to the top of that right knee and loosely clasp the knee in towards the chest and extend the left leg long. And then activate that left leg, flex the foot and draw the toes up towards the knee. And hug the right knee in towards the chest any amount. And then notice what you notice, see if you feel anything here. And it's okay if you don't or you do. Slowly begin to open that right knee off to the right side and bring the left hand to cactus arm. And just pause here and notice what you notice. And maybe again check in with the front of the left hip and maybe you feel something now. Take a few breaths here. Then inhale and draw that right knee in towards the center. Bring the left knee in so both knees are over the hips again. Take a big breath in here, and then as you exhale, draw the left knee in towards the chest and extend the right leg long. And once again, activate that right foot. So you're pressing out through the heel and drawing the toes up towards your knee. Then release the right hand from the left knee and bring the right hand to cactus arms and slowly roll that left knee out to your left side. And then take a few breaths here. Opening up the right side of the body here, the front of that right hip flexor a little bit. Noticing what we notice in the body as we breathe and really start connecting the sensations in the body with the breath. Good. And inhale and start to draw that left knee back into center. Bring the right knee in so both knees are over the hips again. You can circle the knees one way. And then the other. Notice how it feels on the block. You should be fully supported here on the block. Should feel safe and grounded. Hopefully. If you don't, maybe explore that a little bit. What can you do to make sure you do feel safe and grounded? Move the block a little bit. Remove the block. So this is your practice. Do what's right for you. Good. And from here, setting the block aside, walk the feet as wide as the mat. Sweep the arms wide so you're in like a T for the upper body. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lower the knees to the right, feeling a stretch of the left side body. Inhale to center. Exhale, lower the knees to the left. Pause here as they're lowered. Feel that stretch on the right side body. Inhale to center, and then do this 2 more times at your pace, moving the body with the breath. Feeling safe, feeling supported, noticing what feels good, enjoying the repetition, being okay with the movement. Center here, walk the feet to the midline, draw the hands in next to the torso, and roll to whichever side is calling you, and pause. And just take note here, Still feeling fully supported by your mat. Exploring any sensation or feelings that pop up during the practice, acknowledging them, letting them go. And inhale and use the strength of the upper body to press up to a comfortable seat. I'm going to bring my blanket in here and place my sit bones just on the edge of the blanket, drawing my left foot in first and then my right foot, hugging the belly in towards the spine, lengthening through the spine, tuck the chin slightly, draw the shoulder blades onto the back body, and take a breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, turn the entire torso towards that right thigh. Exhale and bring the left hand to the right knee, right hand just behind the hip. Draw the chin in slightly or the neck back a little bit so that the neck is in line with the spine here. Take 2 more breaths here. And at the end, or actually at the beginning, as you inhale the 4th time, sweep the arms up, come center, exhale and bring the hands forward. And then bring your block along with you as you fold forward here. And the block can be on the highest level, the medium level, the lowest level, or maybe you don't need a block. So come to the perfect spot for you. Walk the hands forward. Work to keep the sit bones on the blanket or on the mat. Find your breath here. Take 3 full breaths, feeling the front and the back body expand and contract. Soften in the jaw. Being okay with revisiting old lessons or needing to learn another lesson more than once. And then as you inhale the 4th breath, lift the head, walk the hands back in towards the torso. Bring the hands behind the hips. And switch the fold of the legs, bringing the right leg in first and the left leg in. Hug the belly in, lengthen through the spine, tuck the chin, draw the shoulder blades onto the back body. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, turn the torso towards the left thigh. Lower the right hand to the left knee and the left hand just behind the hip. Tuck the chin a little bit, keep drawing the stomach muscles up and in. Draw the left shoulder blade onto the back body and allow that right shoulder blade to slide off the back body. Take 2 more breaths here. We're not in any hurry. Noticing what we notice, enjoying the repetition this time on the opposite side. Good. Then on the 4th breath, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands in front. Walk the hands forward. Bring in that block if that serves you. Resting the forehead on the block. Using the palms to press into the earth. Big breath in here. Nice long exhale. Maybe feeling this in the low back. Somewhere along the back body. Settling in, enjoying the breath, softening in the jaw. And then on the 4th inhale, lift the forehead, walk the hands back in toward the torso. And we'll set our block up towards the top of the mat. And move the blanket aside and come to tabletop. And if you prefer to pad the knees in tabletop, then please bring your blanket under your knees. In tabletop, the wrists are under the shoulders and the knees are under the hip. The toes can be curled under or released. The belly's lifting up towards the spine and the gaze is between the hands. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, curl the chin in, arch the back, and reach the tailbone towards the heels. Then inhale, lift the head, lift the tailbone, sink the belly. Heart shines forward here, and you feel the sit bones maybe expand. And then move here at your own pace through 2 more breaths. Moving the body with the breath. Repeating the movement, maybe finding something new in the repetition. Something new to learn here. Good. And come back to a flat spine. Press out of the hands. Shift the weight onto the right hand and the right knee and step the left foot forward. Curl the right toes under, walk the hands up that left knee, inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Feel long side body here. Press into that left foot, engage the right glute, exhale and draw the arms into cactus arms. Then reach the arms behind you, inhale, sweep the arms up, exhale to cactus arms, reach the arms behind you, keep hugging the belly in. Inhale, sweep the arms up, exhale to cactus arms, pause, and then slowly reach the arms behind you. And here we have some yogi options. You can clasp opposite elbows or wrists. You can grab onto your shirt or interlace your fingers. Really hug the shoulder blades onto the back body here if you've interlaced your fingers. Take note of which of your index fingers is on the outside. Take another breath. And one more. And slowly release the fingertips. Bring the left hand to the left knee and the right hand to the earth. Scoot that right knee back a little bit. Keep hugging the belly towards the spine as you twist the torso towards that left thigh. Inhale, sweep the left arm up to the sky. Exhale and sweep the arm behind you. And make a big circle. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Good. Last inhale forward and pause at the top here. Long spine again. Notice what you notice. Feel the shoulder blades stack here. Exhale and bring that left hand to the mat. Step the left foot back to tabletop. Walk the hands one handprint forward. Curl the toes under. Inhale, float the hips up. Downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Find your breath here in this familiar pose. Press into the hands, lengthen through the spine, bend into the knees so that you feel really long in the spine. One more breath here, then exhale, come back to tabletop. This time, shift your weight to your left hand and your left knee and step that right foot forward. Walk the hands up the right knee. Find your foundation first, so press into that right foot, maybe draw it back slightly without moving it, and engage the left glute. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Reach the arms back, then forward. Exhale to cactus arms. Inhale up. Exhale to cactus arms, pause. Then sweep the arms back. And then again, your choice, whether you want to clasp opposite wrists or elbows, hold on to your shirt, or interlace the fingers. And if you're interlacing the fingers, Notice which index finger is on the outside, and if it's the same as last time, switch it up. Okay, take a few breaths here. Notice what you notice. Good, then slowly release the hands from behind the back body. Bring the left hand to the earth. Scooch that left knee back a little bit. Twist the torso towards the right thigh. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. And exhale, sweep the arm back. Making our big circle here. Moving the arm with the breath. Exhaling to the back and inhaling forward. And just notice what we notice on this side of the body. And last time, inhale, sweep that right arm up, stack the shoulder blades, feel some weight like in that left arm, in the left shoulder, and then exhale and bring the right hand to the mat, step the right foot back to tabletop, walk the hands one handprint forward, curl the toes under, and float the hips up, coming back into downward facing dog pose. 3 breaths here. Inhaling and lifting the heels. Exhale and lower the heels. Long spine. Knees bent as much as you need. And then after your 3 breaths, inhale, walk the feet forward, coming into a forward fold. Curl the chin in, and inhale halfway, long spine, belly lifted. Exhale, release. Fold forward. Inhale. Sweep the arms out and up. Palms meet. Exhale, draw the thumbs all the way down over the forehead, the nose, the chin, down through the heart center, and all the way down the belly and the torso, bringing the hands back to the mat. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Left foot joins it. Drop the knees, coming into supported plank. Hug the shoulder blades onto the back body, lift the belly, inhale, and as you exhale, slowly lower down. Release the tops of the toes, hug the shoulder blades on the back, lift the belly, inhale, float the head and the heart up to Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release, curl the toes under, and press up to tabletop. Good. Inhale, float the hips up, coming into downward facing dog pose. Take 3 breaths here. Yogi's choice if you want to pedal the feet or lift the heels, or maybe find some stillness here in the center. And on the next inhale, sweep that right leg up behind you. Bend into the right knee. Stack the hips for a twist. Big breath in here. Keep the weight even over both hands. And inhale back to 3-legged dog. Draw that knee towards the nose and step the foot between the hands. Inhale, walk the hands off that right knee. Coming into high lunge. Soften in the left knee any amount. Sweep the arms up. Exhale to cactus arms. Lengthen through the arms. Inhale, sweep forward and up. Exhale to cactus arms. Lengthen. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to length. Exhale to cactus arms. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze onto the back body. Lengthen through. And then either clasp the wrist, grab your shirt, or interlace the fingers. Heart shines forward here. Belly's lifting. Heart's pumping. Good. And if balance is not your friend today, you're welcome to come down into a lower lunge using the mat to support you. Slowly release the hands from the back body. Bring the right hand to the right knee, left hand to the earth, and I slid my left foot back a little bit. Lengthen through the spine, twist the spine towards that right thigh. Inhale and reach the right arm to the sky. Exhale, big circle. Inhale up, exhale into a circle. Inhale up, exhale, sweep the arm back. Inhale up, pause at the top here. Feel the twist, feel that left shoulder blade on the back body supporting you. Exhale and release the right hand to the earth. Step the right foot back to the mat. Lower to supported plank. Hug the shoulder blades onto the back body. Inhale and exhale all the way down. Release the feet. Inhale, float the heart and the head up for Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Curl the toes under. Press up to tabletop. And float the hips to downward facing dog pose. 3 breaths here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Either pedaling the feet, lifting the heels, or finding stillness. And on the 4th inhale, lift that left leg long, bend into the knee, stack the hips, and shift your weight around in the front body so that both hands are bearing the weight evenly. Inhale that left leg back to 3-legged dog. Draw the knee in towards the nose. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale, walk the hands up the knee. Good. Sweep the arms up. Feel firm foundation in the lower part of the body. If balance is not your friend today, feel free to come into a low lunge. Inhale, and as you exhale, cactus arms. Reach the hands back, sweep the arms forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Whew. Good. And then reach the arms back. Once again, interlace, clasp opposite wrists. Grab onto your shirt. Maybe if you need a strap here, bring a belt or a strap in. All of those options available to you. Notice which index finger is on the outside. Find your breath. Good. And slowly release the fingertips from the back body. Bring the left hand to the left knee, right hand to the mat. Lengthen through the spine. Turn that torso towards the thigh. Keep lifting the belly up and away from the thigh here. Left hand overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, big circle. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, circle. Inhale, up. Exhale, circle. Inhale up. Exhale. Bring that left hand to the mat. Step the left foot back, coming into plank. Lower the knees. Hug the shoulders on the back body. Slowly lower down. Inhale, float the head and the heart up. Cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under. Press up to tabletop. Float the hips up to down dog. 3 breaths. Working on repetition. Sometimes we'll repeat our mistakes, and that's okay.
As long as we walk away each time with a new learning. So inhale and reach that right leg long. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the nose and step the right foot forward. Rotate the left heel to the mat. Inhale and sweep the arms up into warrior one. So check your stance here. Warrior one, our feet are parallel, on parallel lines. So think railroad tracks. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw the arms to cactus arms. Keep hugging the belly in here. Lengthen through the spine. Good. Inhale up. Exhale to cactus arms. Reach the hands back. Sweep them forward. Inhaling. Exhale to cactus arms. Good. And think about hugging everything in here. So instead of expanding outward, we want the torso to be hugging in, feeling strong, everything lifting up. Good. And then release the hands back. Interlace the fingers. Feel the shoulder blades snuggle onto the back body. Big breath in here. Exhale and fold forward, coming into humble warrior. Take 3 breaths here. The knuckles can be up towards the sky or close toward your sacrum. And as you inhale that 4th breath, lift the torso, release the fingertips, sweep the arms up. Exhale the hands to the mat. Lift that left heel and step the right foot back to downward facing dog pose. Big breath in here. Nice long exhale. Again, the knees can be bent, the heels lifted. Nice long spine here. Inhale that left leg long. Exhale, knee to nose, and step the foot between the hands. Then widen the stance. Rotate that right heel to the mat. Inhale, walk the hands up the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale to cactus arms. Reach the arms back and then sweep them forward. 2 more times here. Noticing what you notice. How do you feel? If it doesn't feel good, then what can you change to bring some positive sensation into the movement? Good. And reach the fingertips back. Interlace the fingers, this time switching that index finger again. Big breath in here. Belly lifting up towards the spine. Exhaling and folding forward. Humble warrior. Releasing the head, shaking it out a little bit. You're welcome to think of a wave and inhale and lift on the breath and exhale and lower on the exhale. So do that a couple times. 3 full breaths here in this humble warrior. And on the 4th inhale, lift. Release the fingertips. Sweep the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands to the earth. Step that left foot back. Downward facing dog pose. Inhale, lift the heels. Walk the feet forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway long spine. Exhale, release. Curl the chin in so the crown of the head reaches towards the earth. Inhale, halfway long spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Palms meet overhead. Slight arch here to the back. Exhale, draw the thumbs all the way down, over the forehead, the third eye, the nose, the chin, through the heart center, and slowly roll down into a forward fold. In this forward fold, walk the feet wide. Grab your block, place the block behind you, and slowly lower the hips, coming into a squat garland pose. So the elbows can press into the inside of the knees, and the knees press into the inside or press into the elbows. Spine is long here, heart shines forward. Find your breath. Your block can be on whatever level is comfortable for you. And if garland is not in your practice, make your way into a comfortable seat on your mat. The hands. Use your hands to support you as you lift up off of the block and come onto your seat. And here's where the blanket comes into play. So unfold the blanket so it's folded in half, and then roll the blanket into a roll. Good. And bring the blanket, the base of the blanket, just to your sacrum here. And slowly roll down onto the blanket. And maybe you want to fold or curl the top of the blanket underneath the head to lift it slightly. And then the knees can be bent and the feet wide, or the legs can go long. And just allow the shoulder blades to drape over the blanket. Take a few breaths here. Arms wide. Maybe feel some opening across the front of the chest. Reflect on the practice. Don't hold on to anything. So if one of those poses you were unsatisfied with, just acknowledge that and let it go. Reassuring repetition. It's okay to try things more than once, as long as you're taking learnings away, right? It's not that you've tried something and failed. It's that you're trying something in an effort to learn and grow. One more breath here. And then on the next inhale, bring the arms back in next to the torso. Roll off the blanket and set the blanket aside. And then roll onto the back body. Walk the heels in towards the sit bones. Bring the hands down next to the hips and hug the shoulder blades onto the back body. Draw the tummy in towards the spine. Inhale and just peel the spine up, one vertebrae at a time, lifting into a bridge pose. And then exhale and slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. And then inhale, and this time add the arms, float the arms up, and move the arms as slowly as the vertebrae. So once the arms land overhead, you're in your full bridge. Keep hugging the legs into the midline. And exhale and slowly begin to lower one vertebrae at a time. Good. And do this at your own pace one more time here. Inhale, float the hips up, float the arms overhead. And exhale, slowly lowering down with the breath and the body moving in tandem. Good. And then from here, hug the shoulder blades back onto the back body, extend the legs long, separate the legs, allow the feet to fall away from one another. Flip the palms, walk the arms wide, and then settle in here for your Shavasana. If you'd like to bring a blanket over the belly, welcome to do that. That will calm the nerves quite a bit. If you'd like to place your rolled blanket under your heels, that can feel pretty yummy as well. Taking a little bit of pressure off the low back. So find some comfort here in this final pose. Allow the body to settle. Feel the mat support you. Feel your breath support you. Know that the body is resilient. It's pliable and flexible. And repetition is okay. It can calm the mind. It can bring you comfort. And just practicing, doing something more than once, and finding a learning each time you explore. If you'd like to stay here for a few more breaths, then hit the pause on your recording. Continue to breathe here, and then rejoin when you're ready. Begin to flex the fingers and toes to return movement to the body. Press each finger into the thumb pads. Draw the arms in next to the torso. Draw one knee in and then the other. Hug the knees in, rock back and forth, and then roll to whichever side is calling you and pause. And using the strength of the upper body, press up into a comfortable seat. Easy sit pose or hero pose. Draw your blanket in or a block. Lengthen through the spine. Hug the belly in here. Shoulder blades onto the back body. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, palms meet overhead. Exhale, draw the thumbs down over the forehead, the nose, the chin, and to heart center. Gaze forward and down, or eyes closed. And we'll wrap up here, repeating again the opening phrase from Mark Nepo. Repetition is not failure. Ask the waves, ask the leaves, ask the wind. Thank you all for practicing with me today. In love and gratitude, our practice is complete. Namaste.